The rules of the game of blackjack are quite straightforward. Many of us as children bear in mind watching our parents play cards after weekend dinner with relatives and friends. The game of 21 seemed to be the most popular amongst adults to poker. Fathers even taught their teenage children the basic game of 21, along with some tips and strategies. The ever-famous game of 21 is now known as blackjack. Today, the world has changed, and the internet has made information on any topic accessible at the click of a mouse. If someone is a novice at the game of blackjack, there are numerous websites that provide online blackjack rules for the ease of the player. We will discuss some of the rules today. Start with a deck of cards, with which almost everyone is familiar. The numerical value on the cards depicts their face value, while picture cards have a numerical value of 10. An ace is a special card in blackjack which can be worth either 1 or 11 depending on the player's choice. The player must combine his cards in such a way that they have a value greater than those of the dealer without crossing the total of 21. If anyone crosses the total, he loses the game. This sounds quite simple, doesn't it? However, still everyone seems to be searching ways on how to excel the game. The reason behind it is the strategy the player chooses to determine the outcome of the game for that player. There is a minimum and a maximum bet for every table, and every player must play within the limit of the table. Not too low and not too high. In blackjack, players never play against each other. They don't cooperate with each other either. The game is played against the dealer. The game is started with dealing 2 cards each to the players and the dealer. The cards of the players are dealt face up, whereas the dealer has 1 face up and 1 face down card. After the cards are dealt, the game begins from the player at the left of the dealer in a clockwise direction. Once all the players take their turns, the dealer shows his face down card. If the dealer has a 21 in his 2 cards, then he won't take any more cards, and all players except those who have a blackjack lose the game. Double down is a side rule in online blackjack and is used when you have good cards. To double down means to double your bet and get dealt 1 more card. Splitting, on the other hand, is done when a player gets 2 cards of the same category, and it is a side rule as well. The other 2 side rules are surrender and insurance. Surrender refers to giving up and reclaiming half of the bet if you feel that you have a bad hand in comparison to the dealer. Insurance, on the other hand, equals the original bet and thus nullifies the chances of loss on the particular bet. This can be done when the dealer has an ace on the face-up card.